guys, here we go. Next part of creating a TIE fighter. Now, before we start, I have had a lot of comments about how stunning this model is and how I shouldn't really turn this into a TIE fighter, that I should probably start my own salamanders army. But maybe me, I'm gonna have to go for it. I have to create the TIE fighter. So let's start this, shall we? So obviously I'm going to be cutting off these two wings and the tail. So start with the tail. If you have a nervous disposition or you love your 40k models too much to convert them, I shall say, then look away now. Otherwise we have to start here and cut our way through the tail. And I usually like to use a nice Stanley knife or sharp blade of some kind, and just do it little bits at a time so we keep it straight. So this could take quite a while to push through, so I shall quickly speed the video up for you. And then the wings. Now I can see a lot of people right now screaming down at the video going, how could you do this? No! I can do this pretty simply by this. Just like this. Little strokes, taking your time and just gently keeping away from the model and only hacking off the bits that you don't want. I can see a lot of people screaming at me right now. And back to regular motion. So yes, we've finally managed to get through
all of his
these.
viewers. It sounded like it was screaming, help me, help me.
So yes, all we have to do now is just trim off these so they're flush against the edge and smarten this up a little bit. So we'll just carry on with the Stanley knife that we was using right the way through that, and we'll just gently take off these and neat them up a bit. Very simple. So it doesn't take too much to convert a model. There are obviously several methods of getting the tail and that off of a TIE fighter. Obviously using nothing but a Stanley knife or some kind of blade is one. fun converting a model. Now, all those viewers that I have that obviously completely disagree with cutting up such a beautifully painted model are probably looking at this video, screaming at it right now, going, just snip and chop your bloody finger off. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen because I've got full control of the blade. Sorry. Ow, just kidding. So yes, now all I've got to do is just get these flush up against the engine mounts. I'll quickly pause the video and get that all done so you can see it when it's finished chopping. Now we've finished off taking the tail and the wings off. Now get a file and just make that nice and flat against the surface of the engine mount. So just gently file down until it's nice and flat. Obviously I'm taking off quite a bit of paint while I'm doing this, but that's okay as long as I don't get rid of the detail. Detail being an entire set of wings and a whole tail. Hey, whoever said building a pretty brilliant army wasn't hard in some way? Yes, you just flatten these out till they're nice and smooth up with the engine mount. And same with the tail. Work right inwards first, just get rid of all the scuff. Don't need too much on the inside because it's not all that important, but then the outside, just smooth it up. Nice little lump there, so we'll just flatten that down as well. Don't take too much with a nice file. Right. Then it's literally just a case of holding it and seeing if you have it level. Now you see there's a bit more of a raise this side, so we just keep it flat on and just file it down until it's level. And there we have it. One level tail. So, next part of this video will be to block this hole, and that's very simple. We'll just be getting plastic card and filling in the gap. Cut the plastic card to the right sort of size, and yes, so you can see a bit more of a TIE fighter, I guess, from that, rather than, well, yeah. From that to that. So yes, hopefully I haven't given anyone a heart attack making this piece to this far so far. There's a possibility, I guess. But at the same time, if you want to make a conversion, you've got to have the guts and go for it. Make sure you plan it all out first so you know it'll work. Hacking off the tail, hacking off the wings. That's two things that I needed to do to make the TIE fighter. So I had the courage, I had the guts. I've done plenty of conversion work before. Most of it's come out pretty nice. So I've dove in head first and gone for it. Alright guys, I do hope you enjoyed. Otherwise, take it easy. Good gaming.